In the quiet opulence of the Harrington estate, where marble floors echoed with wealth and crystal chandeliers glittered like frozen stars, no one ever noticed the maid named Elena, until the night everything changed, because to the world, she was invisible, just another uniform moving silently through corridors built for people who never learned the names of those who served them, and yet behind her calm eyes lived a storm of fear, love, and a secret that would soon collide with the life of the most powerful man in the city, Nathaniel Harrington, a self-made millionaire known for his ruthless business instincts and cold emotional distance, a man who believed money could solve anything except loneliness, though he never admitted the latter to himself. Elena had arrived at the estate 2 years earlier, heavily pregnant and desperate, fleeing a past she never spoke of, hired without questions because she worked harder than anyone and asked for less, and when her baby boy was born, she hid him in the smallest staff quarters, raising him in silence, loving him in whispers, terrified every day that discovery would cost her both her job and her child, until the doctor bills stacked higher than her wages and the adoption papers began to feel like the only way out, because how could a maid with nothing but tired hands and a breaking heart give a child the life he deserved, especially when every night she watched luxury surround her like a cruel joke, gold-framed mirrors reflecting a future she could never touch. The night Nathaniel discovered the truth was the same night Elena had resolved to leave forever, her suitcase hidden, her baby bundled in red, her heart shattering with every step toward the door, but fate, as it often does, had other plans, because Nathaniel, returning unexpectedly from a failed engagement dinner, heard crying echo through the grand hallway, a sound so raw and human it cut through his carefully constructed armor, and there he saw her, Elena, shaking, clutching a crying baby, tears streaking her face as she tried to slip away unseen. And for the first time in years, Nathaniel felt something other than control slip through his fingers. He demanded answers, his voice sharp but confused, and Elena, cornered by circumstance, finally broke, confessing everything, the secret pregnancy, the hidden child, the adoption appointment scheduled for the next morning, the belief that her baby would be better off without her, every word spilling out like blood from an open wound. And as she spoke, Nathaniel saw not a rule-breaking employee but a mother standing at the edge of an unbearable sacrifice, and something deep inside him cracked, because he had been adopted himself, abandoned at birth, raised in institutions where love was rationed and hope was dangerous, a past he buried under wealth and ambition, and suddenly the crying baby in Elena's arms wasn't just a child, it was a mirror. The mansion felt smaller as the truth settled between them, and when Elena begged him not to fire her, not to take her child, Nathaniel did the unthinkable. He told her to stay, to put the adoption papers away, to let him help, not as a boss, but as someone who understood the cost of abandonment, and Elena didn't believe him at first, because promises from powerful men often came with strings, but Nathaniel insisted, offering medical care, a private living space, child care support, and most shocking of all, dignity, telling her she wasn't disposable, that her child mattered, that she mattered. And in the weeks that followed, the Harrington estate changed in subtle but profound ways, the once silent halls filled with baby laughter, Nathaniel lingering longer at home, learning how to hold a child, how to soften his voice, how to sit with memories he'd avoided for decades, while Elena, no longer living in fear, bloomed into a confidence she never knew she possessed, her gratitude deep but her independence intact. And as time passed, the bond between them evolved, not into romance, but into something rarer, mutual respect, two broken pasts healing in the presence of a child who unknowingly saved them both. When the tabloids eventually discovered the story, expecting scandal, they instead found transformation, a millionaire who funded adoption reform, who built childcare programs for single parents, who publicly admitted that success without compassion was failure, and a maid who became a symbol of unseen strength, refusing fame but inspiring millions simply by choosing love over despair. And as the chapter closes, the narrator reminds us that life-changing moments often happen quietly, in hallways we pass through every day, involving people we overlook. And if this story moved you, if it reminded you that kindness can rewrite destinies and that one decision can alter generations, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because stories like this aren't just entertainment, they're reminders of who we can be when we choose empathy over indifference.